Good afternoon, viewers and listeners. Welcome to the Cabinet briefing this Thursday afternoon. The following are the Cabinet decisions of the 8th decision-making meeting held on the 6th of June 2023. Decision number 1. Cabinet took note of the unfortunate case of reported deaths of 16 persons and the hospitalization of other family members at Kayova Village, Diona Constituency, Kavango East Region, and expressed its sympathies for the catastrophic loss. Cabinet endorsed the intervention to provide burial assistance and food provision by the Office of the Prime Minister. Cabinet further took note of the psychosocial support provided to the bereaved family and investigations undertaken by the Ministers of Health and Social Services and Gender Equality, Poverty Eradication and Social Welfare. And Cabinet directed that investigations should be extended to the source of dried sedimentation and that no further sale of the product be made. Decision number 2. Cabinet took note of the identified root causes of the increasing local authorities' debt to the Namibia Water Corporation, NamWater, and the Namibia Power Corporation, NamPower, which amongst others include constrained economic activities in most local authorities, resulting into an inability to afford basic goods and services, aging water and power infrastructure, and illegal connections due to the high rate of urban migration, which resulted into the sprawling of informal settlements, which translates into lost revenues for local authorities. Cabinet then endorsed the proposed short-term and long-term solutions to address the structural problems in the supply of utilities across the country, which amongst others include rollout of prepaid metering systems, review of local authorities' financial status, and local authority reforms. And Cabinet further directed the Minister of Finance and Public Enterprises to engage and direct NamPower and NamWater to discontinue the suspension of water and electricity and to never suspend the supply of provisions of utilities to various defaulting local authorities as a means to expedite revenue collection. Decision number 3. Cabinet approved the formalization of the school grant policy aimed at reducing the existing inequities through an efficient and equitable funding mechanisms to ensure that schools and their learners from different socioeconomic backgrounds are able to access adequate resources required to participate fully in the provision of education. Decision number 4. Cabinet took note of the implementation status and authorized that the Ministry of Gender Equality, Poverty Eradication and Social Welfare to undertake an external independent evaluation to assess the efficacy, impact, and sustainability of the blueprint on wealth distribution and poverty eradication in the country. Decision number 5. Cabinet took note of the progress made in the implementation of the Zero Hunger Roadmap and its implementation period that ended in the year 2019-2020 financial year, and Cabinet authorized the Ministry of Gender Equality, Poverty Eradication and Social Welfare to develop a consolidated report to assess the achievements of the key actions of the report and to determine whether the program was executed effectively and efficiently. Cabinet Decision number 6. Cabinet approved the prohibition of the export of certain critical minerals such as unprocessed crushed lithium ore, cobalt, manganese, graphite, and rare earth metals and elements, and Cabinet approved that smaller quantities of the above-mentioned minerals may be allowed for exports at the discretion of the Minister of Mines and Energy, subject to Cabinet endorsement. Cabinet Decision number 7. Cabinet endorsed the total allowable catch for Cape Fur seals to be set at 80,000 for pups and 60,000 and 6,000 for bulls for the 2023 harvesting season, and Cabinet further endorsed a 3-year total allowable catch for the period 2023 to 2025. Cabinet Decision Number 8, Cabinet authorized the Minister of Home Affairs, Immigration, Safety and Security to instruct the Namibian ambassador in Botswana to sign the draft agreement amending the above-mentioned SADC protocol on behalf of the Republic of Namibia. Cabinet Decision Number 9, Cabinet took note of the 2021-2022 annual report of MICT and authorized the Minister of Finance and Public Enterprises to table said report in the National Assembly. The final Cabinet decision is that Cabinet took note of the annual report of NAMPOST and authorized the Minister of Finance and Public Enterprises to table the said report in the National Assembly. That concludes today's Cabinet briefing on the decisions taken at the 8th decision-making meeting. Thank you very much for your kind attention.